Before you go anywhere, I want to give a big shout out to my boy Cut Day. If you want to get anything to do with any HBCU sports, not only Jackson State, but every other team, highlights, commentary, give my boy Cut Day a subscribe. Gotta remember, when did he bust on the screen? When did he bust out? When did he show up?
Okay, I'm going to Tennessee State. It's the best decision I ever made.
As you see that play here, I mean, your assessments thus far to all of what you've seen.
James Houston was the problem, was that issue when he showed up. His coach, Deion Sanders, is known for doing one thing famously, cutting off one side of the field in the secondary. James Houston cut off one side of the field on the ground. You were not going that way. You can't outrun him. The man caught you, and when he got there, he had a nerve to act like he owed him money. When he first burst on the scene, I'm sure he showed up in the FAMU game, and we saw him but this one right here, for SWAC opponents, yeah. This was the coming out party. He single-handedly beat Tennessee State. The chase down at Hickbottom was crazy. You never saw a D-end chase down a running quarterback. This was his coming out party. So from the beginning, when this first showed up, when this first came out, you saw him terrorizing poor Jeremy Hickbottom. And this is your Coach Jackson offense, right? So we saw him terrorizing Coach Jackson's offense for Tennessee State. But now we come full circle. Now we're full circle. We saw the whole season. 70 tackles, 52 solo tackles, 24.5 for I round up, 25 for loss, 17 sacks, 10 quarterback hurries, 7 forced fumbles, 2 fumble recoveries, 1 touchdown return for a fumble, 1 touchdown return for interception. 95.4% edge pass rush. He's the highest rated pass rusher in the freaking draft. We saw the 4.6 in the 40, we saw the 38, 39 in the vert. We saw the 22 at 225 on the bench press. All-Star game, East-West Shrine. We saw all the accolades. Coach's first team All-American. Staff performed first team All-American. HBCU College, first team All-American. SWAC, first team. SWAC Championship, defensive MVP. FCS Buck Buchanan Award finalist. SWAC Newcomer of the Year. ESPN Top 5 Player of the Week. SWAC Player of the Week. 2-time East-West Shrine Player of the Week. And come on, people. We've seen all these accolades. James Houston went from being a kid who did not want to switch from linebacker to end to being the answers of what my Chiefs need. Hey, Andy Reid, you may want to dial him up in the second round. Just get him off the board real quick, man. Just we need that end. From 1 year, he is the prototype of what SWAC football can become, what FCS football has already been. Get a player who wants to prove himself, is determined, gets in the right system with the right coaches at the right time, can go from being end of seventh round undrafted free agent in Florida to a second round, maybe third round pick, the highest draftee from the from HBCU world this year. I'm calling it. I want my Chiefs to pick them right now. I see players on the defense for Jackson State I want in Kansas City. Him and Antoine Owens both need to go. But to show up, show out in 1 year at a new position, a new city, a new scheme, that's what NFL's looking for. If James Houston can get drafted in the first or second day, it's going to be a problem for everybody else. Mr. Houston, hopefully you don't end up in Houston. I want you in Kansas City. You have a wonderful day. It's Coach Simmons. I'm out.